Welcome to Fashionable Trash Talk. I'm your host, Ashley Aaliyah. Here I analyze and discuss the fashion of celebrities and anyone influential. On today's episode of Fashionable Trash Talk with Ashley Aaliyah, I am doing a YouTube request, which is Tems. Now, I know who she is. I've heard a few of her songs before, but I've never paid attention to her fashion. And I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised. I have a few thoughts about her fashion. One, I love that she takes risk. Two, I love the importance that she puts on silhouette in her clothing pieces. Three, I love that she does not allow stylists to play in her face. So what I mean by that is that if you are bigger than anything, like bigger than a size 2, and you are built more shapely, a lot of stylists act like they don't know what to do with you and they just start putting anything on you. And I think a good example of that is Megan Thee Stallion early in her career, where people acted like, and Megan Thee Stallion shape was bomb, but a lot of stylists was treating her fashion like she was such a challenge to style when she actually wasn't. So I love that Tems does not allow them to play in her face and just be putting her in BS. I love that she dresses like an artist that is a singer. I feel like we don't really see singers and artists who actually look like they are singers and artists. Now, if I had to have any call outs about her fashion, I would say that it's inconsistent in the sense of she's kind of all over the place. Although the looks are good, I would love to see her have more of a focus in her fashion, like kind of a direction, something for us to expect. And I feel like her fashion sometimes gives a little too Instagram trendy, not as extensive as some of the girls we see, but some of the looks, can get a little Instagram-y. But I think that she at least has all the makings to have a great, concise style, because you can tell already in the style that she has that she is open-minded. And I feel like a lot of the girls who are in the industry are so committed to certain type of looks that they won't even take chances or risk or play with different type of aesthetics. But I feel like Tems is on the right track to curating more of a solidified style. I think she's like eons ahead of her counterparts because of her openness and willingness to take risk and kind of dance around into different type of style areas to see what works. So this is who I think should be on Tems' mood board for fashion. For her fashion mood board, I would like to see Andra Day on it. I feel like she has a style that would be very fitting for Tems. I think that she has enough timepieces, cultural inspired pieces, risque pieces, red carpet pieces in her, and just that vintage feel pieces in her wardrobe. But somehow, some way, she manages to make it look concise. Like we know what to expect from her, regardless of what direction she may lean in. We know we're going to be surprised, but we know it's going to be a look, and we kind of get what type of lane she has. I think this style would be very beneficial to Tems because I don't think it would be too far from what she's already doing. It's just like a bit of fine tuning. And Tems' shape and physique reminds me of the physique, I don't know what I just said, the physiques of the women in like the 70s, like Black women, how shapely they were and how a lot of the clothing emphasized the body shape. And even if it was a little bit more boxier, like some of the dresses, it was still a level of femininity that was in the clothing that I would love to see on Tems. Like, I just think that this style would be so fitting for her, and I think it would push her forward as a singer, but also get her name in the conversation a lot more when it comes to fashion. And I think it truly will push the limit with her as far as taking risk. I just think it would be perfect for her. For her makeup, I would love to see Toccara on her mood board. I think Tems has a traditional makeup look that she does, and I would love to see her step out of that, especially the signature lip that she wears. And I think Toccara kind of channels that natural beauty with a little bit of editorial feel about it, if you will. And I think that look would be perfect for Tems because I think it's still within her natural comfort zone, but it still challenges it a bit, and it kind of just cleans it up a tad. And so I think this type of makeup, but just, more modernized, of course, would be perfect for her. For hair, I think that Deborah Ayorinde, excuse me if I butchered the pronunciation of that. I Googled to try to see how it was pronounced, and it was like three different ways to say it. So excuse me if I butchered that. However, I think that Deborah would be amazing for Tim's mood board for hair. I love the natural approach that Tim's takes with her hair, and I love that she is not a overly wig girly. If she did wear, I think she wears some, but I don't think it's like the main attraction when it comes to her hair and her glam. I also wanted to pick someone who had nods at Tim's Nigerian heritage because Deborah is Nigerian as well. So I wanted to have that. From what I know about Africans, like my pop is African. He's actually Nigerian. They take a lot of pride in their culture. And I at least wanted to have that represented somewhere in her image because I think we see that already in the image that she currently has. And I think a lot of these looks between the braids, the bigger natural type of curls, even when it's like natural hair, like natural hair, I mean not wearing a weave. When it's like parted and styled, it still looks very nice. It doesn't look too heat damaged or like it's being overly pressed. I love the hair wrap look that she did. I just feel like this hair overall will look really great on Tems. And even in collaboration with a lot of things that she does already, because I don't think her hair is bad at all. But I would love to see her branch into these type of styles too, especially paired with the type of fashion that's on her mood board and the type of makeup. I think all three of the boards together would really make a nice cohesive look for Tems, and I think will just have her giving singer. Like, again, her look now is nice, but as I said, I would love to see it just more focused, and I think all these ladies on her mood board would just put Tim's just in a different place from her peers, if you will, because nobody is, like I said, no one is actually looking like a singer anymore. So if Tim's was to go this direction, I think it would really give the girls life. That concludes this episode of Fashionable Trash Talk. If you would like to shop my style boards, you can visit my Shop LTK and Shop My accounts to do such. To follow me on social media, on Instagram and TikTok, you can follow me at Ashley_Aaliyah. To book me for styling services, you can visit my website at www.ashleyaaliyah.com. To shop my online boutique, please visit www.richbitchcollection.com. If you are in the Philadelphia, New Jersey, or Delaware area and would like to book me for makeup services, or to shop my cosmetic line, you can visit www.sincerelyashleyb.com. Finally, help me get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours so that I can monetize off of my channel. All right, I will see you guys the next episode.